Yo, before we get into this great episode of the brand new Yannis Pappas Hour, you guys got to come see me on the road, man. I got new stuff, and the shows are incredible. Right now, Jacksonville, Florida. This weekend, I'm here, December 8th through the 10th. Then Charlotte next weekend, December 15th through the 17th at the Charlotte Comedy Zone. Then guess what? For New Year's Eve, and even before, from the 29th to the 31st of December, I will be in Philly, in the South Jersey, Philly area to perform for you trash people. Then I'll be in New York, West Nyack, New York at Levity Live. Get your tickets right now. January 20th through the 22nd. San Diego, January 26th through the 28th. Chicago, February 24th, 25th, and 26th. Atlantic City, March 3rd. Mouse. I don't know. People keep giving me a problem about how I'm pronouncing it, but it's E-M-M-A-U-House. E-Mouse, Pennsylvania, at the E-Mouse Theater. Then D.C. area, Arlington Draft House, Arlington, Virginia, March 9th through the 11th. Dallas, Texas, Plano, March 16th through the 18th. Springfield, Missouri, March 23rd through the 25th. Phoenix, March 30th through April 1st. Tampa, April 21st, 22nd. San Fran, May 4th through 6th. Providence, Rhode Island, May 12th through the 13th. And I can't remember which date at Mohegan Sun at Comics. So get your tickets at YannisPappasComedy.com, cities, dates, and ticket links are all there. Patreon.com/Yanni Longdays for our amazing bonus episodes where we have some of the most fun and we go absolutely bonkers and berserk. So enjoy the app.
Yannis Pappas. Yeah. When you all tucked up in the day been long, and the news online going on and on, what's right and wrong, and it's something up. Now here comes a Greek kid you know you can trust. From the true who's who to the news and cameras, to the fake politics and the propaganda. Yeah, this kid's screwed in, got a lot to say. Oh shit, it's about to be a long day. It's a long day. It's a long
What's up, everybody? Another episode of Long Days, sitting here with the man himself, straight out of Vegas, by way of Florida, maybe New Jersey. I don't understand it, kind of like
I'll
Bitcoin.
explain it to you, but it's okay.
It's a whole journey. I think it has to do with family and how it branched off. Or you're on the run. You've been on the run since you were a kid. Maybe you've been stealing since you were a kid, and then you've been having to move because you're from everywhere. But there's one place that you always are, and that's fucking Italian.
Well,
Bret Ernst.
Mostly.
Thank
God I got German in me.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
Well, my dad was, I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
My whole family's like 5'3".
Yeah, Italians can be short. Yeah.
Dude, I talked about it on stage, but God, man, they used to break my ball because I was raised by my mother's family, and you know.
Yeah.
I know my dad's family. I wasn't, but I was raised mostly around my mother's family.
Is he German, like Germanic American, like waspy?
No, well, no, not at all. He looked Italian.
Yeah.
My grandfather was from his father was from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh yeah.
And then they ventured.
That's what you and Verzi have in common, because Verzi's half Greek, but you would never know it by his chain.
Well,
Same
what do
with
you
you.
mean? Greeks wear chains. You got your chain on. What
That's
are you talking
true.
about?
That's true. Yeah, it's a little chicken wire though.
It's all the cologne cultures. That's what I call us. Greeks, Middle Easterns, Italians, Latinos. I'll throw brothers in there.
Yeah, that's right. Cologne
Anybody
culture.
that wears like matching like the sneakers and outfit, the whole outfit matches with the sneakers. It's
Yeah. Now, everybody knows Bret Ernst from probably, if you're a fan of this podcast and you're watching it, you know it from the Paul Verzi episode. We called them up, and he was talking about colognes. You sent me one.
Yeah, did you
You
like
sent
it,
me
right?
Territorie.
It's strong.
Yeah, I got it. I do it right here, and I go like that. I don't know if that's a rookie move, but I let it sit. I let it sit in my medicine cabinet for a while because I'm scared of new things. I'm used to being scentless.
Yeah.
And then one night I was going to do sets at the stand, and I went, let me give it a little spritz. And I started with just one spritz right there. And I noticed when you walk by the ladies, there's a little, you're giving them something. You're leaving something.
No,
you stay in the room a little longer, even when you're not there.
Nah, bro, listen, for the price point, I couldn't believe it, man. I was out with my buddy, and I'm like, dude, you smell amazing. And I said, what are you wearing? He's like, you're not going to believe this. And I bought like 5 bottles.
Right there and then.
And then I do the platinum one too. And I'll tell you a strong move.
Yeah.
3 platinum, 1 regular. You mix.
Oh, you do a blend.
I do a blend.
It's like a whiskey.
It's like I'm dead serious.
Wait, so do you mix them? You mix them before and then put them on, or you just spray both?
I spray.
Okay.
Yeah, I spray.
Do you have locations where one goes in the other, or do you just
Yeah, it all goes the same place.
same place?
Yeah, same place.
So, but I was trying to understand that what you were telling. You don't walk into it. You said that. You got mad at me when you said, what am I, chick?
Yeah,
so where does it go? I need to know the spots because I need to know where to put them because I'm just going right here, and one time I hit it, bang. But is that a chick move to put it on the neck?
Yeah.
Should I put it on my dick?
What do you put it on the nape? Nah, man, you don't put it on your dick. You fucking...
That motion right there?
Yeah. I like to do the cross.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm joking, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
Wait, Brent, pull that mic up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so-
I've only been holding one for 25
Yeah,
years.
right.
I still don't know how to fucking use it.
So how does it work? Are you born? Does like your birth certificate say Jersey?
Yeah, Princeton. I was born in Princeton.
Born in Princeton, Jersey.
Yeah.
So
And I went to middle school and was starting high school in Passaic, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And then my mother moved to Florida.
Yeah.
Then I went to high school in Florida, South Florida.
Right.
And then when I graduated, I moved. I went to 15 schools, man. 1 high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you moved around a little bit.
A lot.
Yeah. So Principal's Office, the first special that you put up on YouTube, that's about Jersey or more Florida?
It's mixed.
Yeah.
When my buddy that stole the ambulance and when I was stealing cars, that was in New Jersey.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a Jersey move.
And
Also a Florida move.
Cracker Knockout Day was in South Florida.
It's a great special. It really is a great special. And we were talking.
No, I'm proud of it, man.
Yeah, we were talking that you did it a long time ago. You were one of the first to put your special up on YouTube.
I was the first.
You were the first guy.
First guy.
Yeah. What year did you do this?
4 years ago, 2018, 2017, 18.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math.
You could be. It could be the first. And it's very cool. It's shot like.
Well, I did it in a theater in Burbank, and then I designed the backdrop, and all the lockers were like all my friends' names and stuff I put on it, and it was like more about growing up. See, what my goal is, well, not my goal, but what I always envision. So if you watch Principal's Office, and then you watch Domesticated Animal, right, and now my third one is going to be called Out of the Cage because I'm divorced. All 3 will tell a story if you watch it
Right.
in succession.
Yeah, this one is kind of has a running theme throughout it.
Yeah.
And then I haven't watched Domesticated Animal yet. That one's in Vegas.
That I shot at Kimmel's spot.
Yeah. And now you live in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. What's that like?
It's fucking awesome, man.
You can't settle down in Vegas, though.
Yeah, you can. There's neighborhoods out there, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Whenever someone tells me they live in Vegas, they're from Vegas, I'm like, where do you live? You live in the MGM Grand?
Yeah, it's like saying you live in Times Square.
Yeah. There's other
There's the touristy area, and then there's the local area. There's 3 Vegases. There's the people that like grew up there, which
That's like the kids who parents are blackjack dealers or because let's be honest, that's mostly the jobs in Vegas.
well in that area, but you have regular businesses there too. But
Yeah?
there's the people that grew up there, then there's the people that work there, and then there's the tourists. The people that work there, I'll tell you what really moved me to Vegas. No state tax,
Yeah.
and and as an entertainer, I'm an essential worker.
Right.
So when COVID hit, because I was living in Ohio at the time, I couldn't even get unemployment. I lost I don't know what you're saying. I lost my whole calendar.
Yeah.
They didn't even have an entertainer as a category in Ohio.
Right.
And then
You were living in Ohio before that?
yeah, I bought a house out there in 2017.
Oh.
I got out of LA. Again, man, I'm very good at predicting.
Right. Yeah, you got out early.
Yeah, I got out
17.
early,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, running in. You start running in place, and they beat you up, bro. 13% state income tax. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're giving 13% to the state. 15 to 20 to the government.
Yeah.
fucking 10 to the manager, 10 to the agent, 5 to the lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, you're just running in place.
Yeah, there's a lot of leeches.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of leeches sucking the money out of your body.
Dude, it's a lot. And, I'm also, we're incorporated.
Yeah.
But, that helps a little. But,
Yeah,
you and then the traffic, and it was just starting to go to shit, man. And I said, we got to get out of here. Let's go live like human beings.
Yeah. So you went out to Ohio. What the fuck? So you went out to Ohio. What part?
Is that Verzi calling?
No, it was
it's
actually Tim. Yeah. Did you go to like where? What part of Ohio?
I was right outside of Akron, Fair Lawn. It's called.
That'd be funny if it was Verzi and then I put him on the phone.
It come full circle.
Yeah, and we talked about fucking chains.
Did he show you the chain I gave him? I sent him?
No, I didn't. You sent them a chain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you came here with bread. You brought a bag of bread.
Fresh bread.
I think I'm only going to have Italians on this podcast because this is the second. I've had, of course, a bunch of guests. The only people who've brought things have been Italian. Joe Gatto came in here with pastries.
Yeah.
But you just gave me a bag of rolls.
Dude, yeah, because I smelled the rolls and
What am I supposed? I can't make 100
no, you
sandwiches.
take them home, make sandwich, give it to your family. Now I was with my buddy Ralphie last night, and then he has a flower shop in Staten Island. It's like a whole little thing, and there's a bakery there and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
you smell the bread.
Yeah. See, Italian. The thing about Italians that I will give is, you guys, I'm close. I'm kind of a cousin. I'm right across the water.
But we're Italian American.
Italian American's different.
It's different from Italy.
But it's in there. The pleasure and the wanting to enjoy life is in there. Like when you go to a city, I follow you on the gram, whatever. It always seems like someone there that takes you to a spot.
Yeah.
Italians always go, oh, when I'm here, I gotta go get the thing. I gotta go get this thing over there.
Well,
I gotta
South
go to this
Philly-
guy's pizzeria place.
South Philly, my buddy at Iannelli's, which I introduced him to a couple other comics, and I mean he makes the tomato pies, and they've been in Passyunk for over 100 years. So he loves to cook. So we go, opens the kitchen, we sit, we eat.
Yeah.
Then we go somewhere else later. You go to different spots.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like Verzi when we were at Skankfest. It was funny. It was all the Mike Vecchione, Verzi, me. We want to go grab something to eat, smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Be gentlemen. Meanwhile,
Right.
everybody else is running around microdosing like savages.
You guys are going like, you guys want to go get an espresso and a biscotti?
Yeah, we went and watched. We watched the games, the
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
We sit there.
Let's get a
I mean,
TV.
we're
and
not
cigar-
animal.
Yeah, you're not animal. No, there is sort of a standard of understanding how to live a little bit. Enjoy yourself.
we do carry ourselves a little differently.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Now, do you wear your chain over your pajamas, or what do you when you go to sleep?
I put it. I do have it on when I'm having sex. Though.
You do.
When I'm clipping, I got. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just have it move
Yeah,
like
it's just
that.
sitting like this.
It's just hitting her in the face.
Well, I have this one, and then this one I travel with. You know, but this is the cross. I got St. Christopher.
Oh, okay.
But this I don't have on.
So one's for
This,
spirit.
this is blasphemous.
Right, yeah,
You
that-
can't be clipping with the cross.
You got. So do you take it off and kiss it before you start clipping?
Yeah, of course. I kiss it all the time. I always do that. Are you kidding me? You do that? I do it before I take off.
Yeah. So one for spiritual reasons, one for fashion.
And also, it's ritualistic almost,
Taking it off.
Well, the way, it's a ritual. You got to respect it. And then I have a cabinet for my chains.
You have a cabinet.
Yeah, it's like a mirror you open up. And then, I put that there and boom. But it's weird because I don't want the cross hanging out.
Right.
But I got the crucifixes all over I got like 8 crucifixes. My buddy's like, what are you, fucking hunting vampires?
You're like, no, I'm Italian, cuz.
Italian American.
That's why vampires, you never see them killing Italian guys.
Well, we eat garlic and we got garlic and crucifixes.
Yeah, dude.
I got holy water in my house.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
Just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Just
to
in
bless the
case.
crib, yeah.
Always.
How long does it last? Does it have an expiration date, like on a bottle of, like a bottle of pills? Is there? Does
The blessing wears off?
Yeah, does it wear off or is it good?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that'd be a good question to ask the priest. Like how long?
What's it?
Yeah, how long can I bless with this?
Is there an expiration
Yeah,
date?
at what point does this just turn into water? Some guy comes over, fucking. I say, hey man, let me just, he's going through some stuff. You bless him a little with the water, and then he fucking gets cancer, and then you're like, fucking. The priest told me it was expired.
It's just regular water.
It just turns into water. You just get wet. I actually just wet you. That was it.
Now I keep a little there on the mantle.
Yeah. I've said it before, but I remember we hung out one night, and I can't remember at what point you told me. But he told me, I think, about your granddad, and he said that a guy should take pride in two things. Am I remembering that right?
Yes.
Was that your granddad?
Yeah, your work ethic and your appearance.
And your appearance. So it's basically your clothes and your job.
Well, yeah, no, as a man, I mean, obviously your family, that's a given, but I meant, it's more.
I like that though.
Yeah, it's the
way it implies. It's
the way you carry yourself, man.
Yeah.
Look, again, my grandfather was Sicilian. You learn a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
My stepfather was, Italian as well.
Yeah.
The street guys.
Yeah.
But, they're businessmen.
Yeah.
And you just learn a lot from them.
Yeah. Is there a version of you that is raised by the other side of the family? What does that look like?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. But
I can kind of picture it a little bit.
I know my real father was, he was a big man.
Yeah.
Very rough man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then now you do skits.
I could have gotten his temper when I was younger.
Yeah. Yeah. But
now I do jokes.
Yeah. Now you do jokes. Yeah. Yeah, there's maybe a version you maybe has like a full, like it's not shaped up. It's kind of like a little more
afro?
of an afro.
Oh,
yeah.
My dad had the fro.
Yeah, maybe like a button down tucked in, some khakis.
No, actually, you know what? That could be because my cousins, they went to like Cornell.
Yeah.
They're really smart.
Yeah, on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you went, you went with Ma. So it's just fucking Sunday sauce and crucifixes everywhere you look.
And I love it. I find that comment a little disrespectful.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's good. It's crucifix.
Fuck you, me. You guys got the Orthodox shit going.
We do. We're big on holy water. We're big on crosses.
Easter.
We're big on evil eyes. You go to Greek's house, there's evil eyes hanging over the doors because you don't want anyone to put a spell on you, like a jealousy spell.
It's funny though because if you do your 23andMe, right, that whole region's the same blood.
Yeah, for
it's
the most
Arabic
part.
blood.
I got 36% Italian in me.
And I got Moroccan.
Yeah.
Which
what else you got? Did you? Is there some
Moroccan,
of it you're leaving out?
No, I got Moroccan. I came in. Here's what's weird too.
Yeah.
Like your brother might have a different percentage than you.
Yeah, he's got
right because your DNA is all matched up. But
he got the gay DNA.
Yeah, so did my older brother.
Yeah, I remember.
That's pretty popular in our culture too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that. People know how to live. It's fun. You know what I mean? They're having a good time. I mean, is anybody more fashionable or
It's not a better group than you go to a gay. There's no crime in a gay neighborhood.
No.
Everybody's nice.
That's in fact how you know where to buy a house. That's why I usually call I used to have a joke where I go, the lesbians are the Marines of gentrification. They go in first. Wherever you see them, if there's a softball game happening in the ghetto, buy a fucking old brownstone and fix it up.
Dude, they got it down, man.
Yeah.
Like my brother's friend, there's an aura of classiness about him. But my brother wasn't like, he was more masculine gay.
So he's a top.
Well, I don't know.
I think my brother's a top. I'm kind of scared to find out.
But his boyfriends were like really masculine. So who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's like masculine on
Right.
masculine. But he was a classy guy, man. My brother could dress, and it was they're like women. They love gay dudes.
Yeah.
And there's so many girls that because my older brother was handsome.
Yeah.
And all these girls are like
Yeah, you guys got good genes. I mean, you're a handsome fucking kid.
Thanks.
I mean, you put together. And you're masculine looking, too. You don't got like a feminine good look. Like
Thanks.
a Justin Bieber. Like Justin Bieber looks like he looks like F2. He's a good looking kid, but he looks like an FTM.
He's pretty.
Female to male. He looks like he transitioned. Yeah. You look like you came out with you look like you came out of when you were born, you had a 5 o'clock shadow.
No, but it's funny. Like all the girls would want to be with my brother, but then they'd be like, "Well, do you have a brother?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, but it's not as they're expecting that."
Right.
Then they meet some fucking jerk off with just a vest on and a chain. wearing Timberlands.
How you doing?
Hey.
Peter, nice to meet you. What's going on? My name's Brett. What's going on? You guys put the game on? What's the spread? What are you guys talking about? Like, we're actually watching something different right now. Your
No, but
brother's
I-
really
I,
straight.
It's too straight. No, but you know, like you said, they do. They got it down, the gays, man. You know, they know how to make money. They know how to build up neighborhoods.
They know how to live.
No crime. Yeah, good
Yeah.
people.
No, they're having a good time. They don't got to deal with women, dude. It's the whole thing.
Well, I read somewhere that like lesbians have like the highest domestic violence rate.
Yeah, it's a fair fight.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes.
You know what two guys are fighting? Like if you're if we're dating,
Yeah.
we're not pressing charges,
Right? No.
Because you're still a man.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
no.
mean?
We'll hug it afterwards and be like, all right, we
All
got
right,
it
fuck
out.
you.
Yeah.
It's done. It's done.
But it is
Let's
true.
go clip.
That'd be funny if it's two gay guys that just still use that terminology, like very straightly. Yeah, let's go fucking clip out that.
No, my brother. One of the guys my brother was seeing, man. This dude, he could fight. I mean, he was like a regular dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Usually there is kind of a dude one, though. We were talking about that on a recent episode. Like in lesbian couples and even in gay couples, there's usually a dude one. So it does make the fight a little unfair.
You know what's hilarious? My stepfather, rest his soul. He was older. He was of the like Korean generation. He fought in the Korean War, like that generation.
My dad, yeah.
But he would ask questions that like he just couldn't wrap his mind around how the dynamic works. Because he's an old school street guy. And he would ask, like, okay, if you go out, who pays?
Right.
Like, he just, like the protocol.
Yeah.
Like, if both of you get in a fight, is one of you allowed to run? You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of shit.
Right.
But, my brother was...
He's like, which one of you guys breaks the other one's balls constantly? I don't understand. You both just fucking both. I mean, well, who's watching what? Well, how do you pick the shows? Yeah, all the shit that
Who cleans up
Because
after
they can't
around
wrap
the relationship dynamic.
Yeah, they can't wrap their head around anything that's not a straight
But I was going
dynamic.
to tell you, my older brother was a tough kid, though. He was the strongest out of the three of us.
How big is he?
Scott, well, he passed away. He was...
Your brother?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
sorry to hear that.
6'1", about 200, but he was pretty shredded. But he was like... So, apparently on my dad's side was very, very strong. Like, if you look up Bret Ernst... By the way, he looks like us. He's out of Nova Scotia, so... Apparently, this is my grandfather's brothers.
Are you related to the Ernst Young thing? Isn't it? No.
This guy, the strong
Yeah,
man?
that's him, carrying rocks.
Yeah, tough
Now,
shit.
he looks... This is what my grandfather looked like.
Wow. Yeah.
Right? And, he was my grandfather was a really big man.
You're related to this guy?
Yeah. That's out of Nova Scotia. So my grandfather was born in Nova Scotia, and like my family, I guess, settled it.
Yeah.
So the Ernst family in Nova Scotia is pretty big. And I don't know anybody. I've never met them.
Well, one of them got rich. You ever think about showing up and trying to find out who that Ernst is and being like, "Hey, what's
Well,
up?"
I'm pretty sure they got a lot of generational things up there. Who knows? Yeah, that right there, that you see his eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like that upper brow.
Yeah.
And
I like that you've checked this out before to see
when I
to
did
find the resemblance. Yeah.
When I did the 23andMe,
Yeah.
Nova Scotia kept coming up.
Yeah.
Canada kept coming up.
Yeah.
On my dad's side. So basically,
This guy's carrying a fucking
yeah,
boulder.
he's the Guinness World Record backlift. He has a world record for strength. Anyways, it would make sense.
What do you bench? You strong kid?
I mean, when I was younger, I mean, I never got over 400, but I was at 385.
That's very strong.
You played football,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
Yeah, I was a
385.
defensive back.
How many plates is that? 385. How many 45s is that? 225 is 2 plates.
No, 4 plates is 405. So it's 3 plates and 225s.
Wow, that's strong.
No, where your real strength is in carrying shit.
Yeah, look at this guy.
So
Damn.
so my older brother got that strength. My real father was really strong. And
So you got this guy's sexuality. You got this guy's sexuality. He got his strength.
well, I mean, you wouldn't know, like my you're looking at my brother, and I mean he was put together, he was in shape, but when I tell you, just freakishly strong.
Yeah.
Like I remember my mother because we moved so much, she had a piano, and he was 14, and he could pick it up.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was really, really strong. And my grandfather was really, really strong. My grandfather hit on this side was a bare knuckle fighter.
Yeah.
So when he was a stowaway, right?
What's that?
He jumped on a boat and just got the fuck out, on a boat.
Is that what they
from
call those?
Canada.
Stowaways?
Yeah. And then he went to Virginia, got seasick, then he walked to New Jersey. But he was a fighter, and apparently, he would go to bars, pick fights. They would bet back then.
Yeah.
And he would just knuckle it out, make the money, just kept fighting.
Yeah.
And he had a hot water heater business in Leonia.
Right.
So, true story. He used to have these, those big-ass water heaters.
Yeah.
So, because they have that old man strength, and he would fucking pick these things up and just keep putting them on the truck. Now, he worked till he was 82.
Yeah.
Okay?
He was one of those, yeah.
One of those guys. And when he passed away, we went there to, help clean out the thing. I was pretty strong. I couldn't fucking move these things.
Right.
And you don't even realize that you just see them working. I mean, they just work.
Yeah.
And my Sicilian grandfather, same thing, did construction, very strong.
Some of those Sicilian guys are like ants, dude.
Yeah, they're fucking
You ever
strong,
see them
man.
fucking little 5'4" Italian guy carrying a refrigerator on his back?
that immigrant fucking strength.
You're right, because there's a difference between going to the gym and pushing the weight 4 times or 10 times, than working all day moving shit. It's a different type of strength. You see those guys' hands. I remember my cousin who used to be a car mechanic. His hands were they're just thick because he's tightening bolts and shit.
Yeah.
And this was back before electricity, right in the 80s. So I think he was just turning it.
Dude,
He wasn't using an electric gel. He was just using his paws.
that's grown man strength. They call it country strong in the South.
Yeah.
But my gym, it's not really a determination. You could be, I was faster than my 40 time on the field.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is just analytics.
Right.
And
what was your position? You played in football.
strong safety?
And where'd you play?
Long Island University.
Yeah, it's D1.
Now
right?
it is. We were D2 then.
Nice.
But I played my high school ball in South Florida.
So you were strong safety, so you had some speed.
I was on the thing, but I couldn't play today.
Yeah.
Because I was more of a physical player.
Yeah.
So that's back then. Shit. My coach would be like, "Let him catch it."
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then it was more of a physical intimidation game as opposed to a skill game like it is now.
Yeah.
Not saying those kids couldn't do it if they took the gloves off and just said to them one day the NFL.
Right.
I always say we should have a purge in the NFL.
Yeah, just
where,
let 'em go.
go back to old school, just one game, and let those kids fucking play. You know what I mean? They fucking. You ever see when they're just ripping the guy from behind and ripping his face mask?
Dude.
And, hitting him.
We were Giants fans, so Phil Simms used to just because
He used to eat at the Jade Garden all the time in New Jersey.
those guys that used to just sit in the pocket and just get
Laid out.
they got laid out.
See, that's my thing with Brady.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no way he's going to 10 Super Bowls in the 80s and 90s. It's just not going to happen.
No, yeah,
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
You had defensive units back then that just
that's a good point, actually.
were
Right,
savages.
right.
Oh.
But there were quarterbacks like him that did real well, though. So maybe it's just all
They
depends on
didn't
how good
last
you're.
though. All right, the greatest quarterback up until Tom Brady played, in my opinion, and I can't stand him,
Dan Marino,
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy ruined my childhood worse than my father did. I'm a fucking Cowboys fan, dude. This guy made me cry more than my dad. And, to watch a guy like that play in the pocket, out of the pocket, getting laid out. I mean, they fucking broke his back.
Yeah.
Harry Carson and LT, they had to break his back to get him out of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he comes back. He goes to Kansas City and he was the last quarterback to take him to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Now, you can't deny Brady.
No, unquestionably the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
Montana's
timing.
up there though, and that move to Kansas City was kind of proved a little bit, right? Because he did it without Rice.
Well,
So it's
he
kinda
won
that
his
thing.
first Super Bowl without Rice. This guy won a high school championship, an NCAA championship, 4 Super Bowls, never threw an interception in a fucking championship game.
Didn't know that.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
again, what Brady's playing against now, you're doing a lot of spread offenses, right? The other thing that's different, too, is you can't really hit the receiver like they used to back then, right? Because the hardest position in football is a cornerback.
So hard.
Yeah. And now the physics behind it, you can't, and the receiver knows where he's going,
Right.
right? The defensive back has to guess. It's a different game. Football's been a different game since free agency.
They had to
and
do that though, because
I don't think so.
You think guys just sign up and go, hey, like if I don't know where I am in 5 years, that's part of the deal.
Well, let me ask you this question.
I mean, because these
here's
guys,
my opinion
these guys
on
get CTE like it's like
no,
it's going.
you know what sport has the highest concussions?
I'm very excited to hear you defend this. This is fun.
Soccer.
Soccer, really?
Oh,
Yes.
from the head, but from
Yeah,
the
they have
More
the
than
highest-
football.
Yeah, female soccer has really high. Now, when you're looking at all these guys,
That'd
too,
be nice. If you should,
Now, by the way, I had 3 concussions by the time. If I got drafted, I would have already had it, right? And I'm not saying it's not real, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is I don't think that's the NFL's best interest. Now, here comes my
I agree
my
with you.
thinking.
Yeah. Let them hit each other, as you're saying.
Well, once fantasy football became extremely lucrative, right? Now, again, you're looking at, I mean, dude, could you imagine? Just think of it this way. If Dan Marino played today, now he was throwing fucking 4,000, 5,000 yards back then.
Just quick footnote. Dan Marino's son is flamboyantly gay. And it's hilarious, yeah.
I'm glad that you keep bringing everybody.
I just wanted to
You keep outing everyone.
Well, it's known. He's got like a real flamboyantly gay son.
Put in,
like Magic Johnson's son.
I was
gay,
going to
yeah.
say, like Magic.
Yeah.
It looks just like him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he glows.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll catch that kid fucking catching a Broadway show. You'll see him sitting front row at the Tina Turner musical.
But getting back to
Yeah,
to the
sorry
thing,
about that. I didn't
that's
wanna
all right.
distract.
Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah,
than,
no, I just wanted
than my crazy fucking.
We got some lady listeners. I wanted to keep them listening because we're going fucking football heavy right
Well,
now.
we'll get off it. But my point is,
No, stay on
you
it.
have all these spread offenses now. So in fantasy football, you know, your receivers put up yards, your quarterbacks. That's where the money is, and they made the game more offensive friendly. You don't see a fullback anymore.
Right, that's true.
And the other thing too, a tight end now has become like a franchise player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where that, you know, it's a different game.
Right.
It's not the same game. And I don't want to take anything away. Obviously, you can't from Brady. But
So you're
again,
saying tight ends do more receiving than they do blocking, and there's
Oh, yeah,
it's less
bro.
of a ground and pound game.
it's all receiving now. Everything's all spread offenses, man.
Yeah.
And you know, and it is. It's a different game. It's not a, you know, even the running back position, like back in the day, like that Bill Parcells, just keep smash, you know.
Yeah.
It made the game more exciting to watch, and it made fantasy football. I mean, you know, because fantasy started in baseball. That was where fantasy, you know, sports started. And when it went to football, it just became so damn lucrative that.
So you
know,
don't think it had anything to do? You know, that was jarring. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's gay, and then there's Magic Johnson's son gay. He didn't transition though, right?
I don't know,
I
man.
respect that.
He
Dog.
might as well have.
Yeah, I mean, now it looks like he's on the
Oh
way.
wow, he's got great legs.
Yeah, or she does. What's the deal? What is EJ going for? Yeah, I mean, so Magic Johnson's 6'9", so that kid right there is about 6'6". That's a big lady coming at you.
with heels.
She could do work as Brittany Griner's body double. He actually looks more like a lady than Brittany Griner in some ways. Right, you know, hopefully free Brittany Griner, whatever the hashtag is. Guys, we're brought to you again by the GOAT, Manscaped. Manscaped is God giving us the tools to make our piece handsome for the holidays. You never know when you're going to be under the mistletoe and you're going to have to take out your piece because a lady wants to take it to the next level because she's in the holiday spirit. And so you want your piece to be looking fresh. How do you get your piece fresh? Easy. The Platinum Package 4.0. Okay, it's a great little stocking stuffer. It's also nice to go under the tree. It's great for the holidays. Manscaped offers a handful of other liquid formulation shampoos, body washes for upstairs and downstairs, baby. And also deodorant for upstairs and downstairs, gels, exfoliants, absolutely everything that you could need to keep your piece fresh and clean. Don't let your earrings, don't let your crotch earrings roast in the wrong boxers either. You get a free pair of Manscaped boxers, specially made to keep the area cool and provide holiday comfort all year round. For those nose hairs, bro, you got those nose hairs? Yanni does. You use the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. That's what I use. The Shears 2.0 is their full kit of nail care with scissors, clips, tweezers, and a file for the traveling man, which is me. Then we got the Preserve Cologne, which is nice.
It brings a little breezy, woodsy feel that gives that fresh tree scent to your dick. Also, they give you the body buffer, all right? You know what I mean? It's better than a loofah. So check out that body buffer. That's what men use. And lastly, to top off the stocking stuffer with the crown jewel for the family jewels, of course. It's the Beyonce of the package, the Lawnmower 4.0. It does most of the work, baby. It's like Mexicans in the kitchen. They do most of the work as the Lawnmower 4.0. The electric razor advanced skin-safe technology is a life changer and known for reducing nicks and cuts on Santa sack. Manscaped is here to make holidays a blast by giving products that you guys will love. All right, so get 20% off and free shipping with the promo code FUMES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with the free shipping at manscaped.com/FUMES. Promo code FUMES. Guys, there is no need to stress over the holidays this season. But if you are stressing, get yourself a little dad grass to mellow you out. I always get stressed out. Who am I getting what for? What am I getting? Who's getting the gloves? Who's getting the scarf? Who's getting the gift cards? And then I pop a little dad grass, and I just feel just a lot better about the whole process, Let me just first start by saying all dad grass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the United States. They're 100% organic pre-rolled joints and flour, and are very low in THC and high in CBD. So it's mostly CBD with a little something to put you in a nice place, so you can enjoy the effects of the CBD while keeping a clear head. This stuff is really great, man. Organic smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. They also got the tincture drops. And they got all types of, it's good for, they also got the bones. I forgot. They got the, for the dog. All right. So you get your furry little friend. If he wants to mellow out, take the edge off of him. He's chasing too many squirrels. Get him his little bone. All Dadgrass products are available right now at dadgrass.com/fumes, where you'll get 20% off. That's exclusively for my listeners. Okay? So remember, Dadgrass will make you chill out without getting too stoned. And now you can pop in to chill with their brand new CBD gummies. So if you like candy and you also like chilling out, pop a gummy, do the tincture, or check out one of those joints if you want to kick it old school. Dadgrass.com/fumes. Make sure you're chilled out for the holidays. Okay? Santa comes down the chimney, hand them Dadgrass. So you're saying CTE's not real, is what you're saying.
That's not what I said. I said CTE's in almost every sport. I mean, look, think of it this way too. Obviously, boxers and fighters, right?
Yeah.
But what are you going to sue him?
Right.
So, it's about lawsuits and it's about fantasy football, man.
Right. Does soccer really have more
look it up. What
CTE?
sports have the highest CTE? I mean, again, this is a fairly new study.
Yeah. It's a fairly new
fairly
new study coming out of your address in Vegas.
Here you go. What sports have the most CTE?
Right here.
No.
American football, ice hockey, rugby, soccer, and basketball.
But it says it highest. So you got to look
click
at
on
the
that
highest.
one. Most documented cases of chronic trauma, I can't read that word, encephalopathy, has occurred in athletes involved in contact sports such as boxing, football, wrestling, ice hockey, mixed martial arts, and soccer.
Yeah, what highest sport?
Yeah. Top 5 sports.
Man, they're not being specific. They don't want to name it.
Yeah, football.
Here, what's the number one?
Football.
No, I'm telling you, it's soccer.
Yeah, this is just a neuraleffects.com. You never know.
Well, it also could be the statistic could also be per capita as opposed to, look at that, girls lacrosse. This is my point, dude.
It happened. You said it happens
look,
everywhere.
football is 17%.
Yeah.
Okay. Girls soccer is 15%. But it could be per capita. It could be numbers wise. But all right, let's just say it is football. Look at the difference.
It's happening in other places.
It's close.
Yeah.
But you only hear about it in football.
Yeah.
Because of
Jim McMahon.
Well, class action lawsuits and all that type of shit. So, it's the only one that's actually addressing it.
Yeah. I mean, if the NFL just did a better job of not letting Jim McMahon do an interview afterwards, maybe it wouldn't have got out. You know what I mean? Wes Walker, you got to just put him in Siberia afterwards.
Listen, it's not about, my point wasn't about that as much as the fact that, look, cheerleading has 20%. Now, again,
I don't know if I trust this.
All right, but
this site's called CompleteConcussions.com. It's like going to my Instagram page to find out a study. Well, I don't know if cheerleading can have concussion.
Hey, man, like I said, if she falls off the pyramid, those girls get hurt, man.
Well, they get hurt because
and those competitions. You ever watch those competitions?
Well, sometimes they're dating a guy who had money on the game, and if that team loses, they come home and they get smacked. Yeah,
imagine you try to fix the cheerleaders. Listen, I can't have you guys getting them up. Okay, lower down on the cheers.
Fucking tone it down a notch.
Tone it down.
Yeah, I got fucking money on this. Don't get them too excited. How much do you gamble? You like to gamble
more recently.
You like to put a little scratch, a little action on a game, a little juice.
Yeah, I bet NFL, and then I play the tables and the slots. But I had a bad run that I stopped.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still betting football. I just don't play the games anymore.
Right.
And as of stopped, I meant Tuesday night. I was at the Hard Rock, and I got a little beat up. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm done for the year.
But that'll probably re-up next week.
Nah, you know what, man? I'm just sticking to sports. It's look, when I was younger, Sicilian 101. You want to be the house.
Yeah.
What happens is you start to win, and then you get on a roll. And then you start giving it back. It's not about winning. It's about walking the fuck away.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
That's the hard part.
That's the hard part. That's why the casinos is there. That's why they can afford to be there.
It's discipline.
Nobody leaves.
But I mean, fuck, man, I love it though, dude. I had one run. I was out till 10:30 in the fucking morning, bro.
Yeah.
I got out of my show.
Yeah.
At 11:30, 12.
Yeah.
And I was there for 10 and a half hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I took down 2 jackpots and then gave it back to the table, then hit again. Dude, I did $1,500 yos in a row, right? And I'm fucking hammered. I got a cigar.
Yeah.
I had 15 in a row.
Yeah.
Lost on rollouts on a yo.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
It's the roller coaster of emotions. It's so exciting.
You're chasing dopamine.
Oh, it's just so exciting.
Everything's dopamine.
Yeah. And you ever, like, I'm not a gambler at all, but the few times I have gambled.
So why are you bringing it up?
You lose time, just like that. It's so much fun. You're like there 6 hours. It's the funnest. I think it may be the funnest thing, gambling.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's just when you lose, you feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but that's what keeps you there. That's
You're
what
like
keeps
a
you.
sucker. Like you feel like a sucker, and then I'm like, I already took the loss, so I'm down for the year. I'm not fucking with it no more.
Yeah. Did you go to a diner after the end of that night? 10:30 in the morning.
Last night.
That was last night?
No, you talking about?
I'm talking about
Vegas?
that night we were talking that you just lost all the money. You just went
I was
home?
fucking hammered. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took an Uber.
Yeah. Just went home?
Dude, I lost one time.
How much did you lose?
It's not important.
Not important, yeah. It's a gentleman that doesn't say I like that. Yeah, it's not about,
you know what?
It's not about that. It's not about that ass. It's not about the details.
Yeah, it's not important.
It's about the journey.
I mean, because you know why? It goes either way. It may not be a lot to some people.
Yeah.
But to some people, it'd be like, either way, I'm a jerk off for doing it. But I'm curbing it now.
Here's the thing. Let's just be honest about Italians. This is a fun thing about Italians. Italians, nobody does barbarism with a veneer of civilized, like a civilized gentleman,
Class.
like Italians. They kill you in a civilized way. They think about things. They let you, you know what I mean? They do it in the back of the head. They don't want you to see it. They'll be gambling and I'll be like, look, but I don't want to talk about it because there's some people out there that are really struggling. You know what I mean? So it could be a lot of money.
It may be, you say something and then somebody might be like, oh, that's nothing. I'm down
feel
this.
like if
or you go the other way and either way, it's disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful. You work hard for your money. You just give it away.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, it's fucking embarrassing too, man.
It is.
You feel like a fucking jerk off loser. The problem is there was one time I said, fuck it, I'm signing myself out. And I go to them, I go, can I sign myself out and still work here? They're like, I don't know, man. You know, like, I don't want to sign myself out. And the next thing you know, dude, my friend is such a degenerate. But I'm not getting into details with him, but he lost a lot of money and he signed himself out of the casino. So the rule is you can't go back. You get arrested. It's like trespassing.
Right.
Not even kidding you. He's like, fuck it, I'm done.
Right.
A week later, he put a disguise on.
He went in a wig.
Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking great? He bet the fucking look like the Unabomber.
Yeah.
They pitched it right when he got in.
Yeah.
They all fucking know him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, then they also, like, there was something, like, I played so much, I had, like, a shit ton in free slot play.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm just going to beat him in free slot play, right? Because you can only play certain ones that at the thing. Then I gradually do, and then I find out, okay, well, now you got to put the money back if you want to keep getting the free slot play. And then, you know.
Yeah.
But I ended up taking it down. I had it ahead.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you just get that itch. But again, I curbed it. You know, it's also too, like, I think after the divorce, you know, you sometimes you're not centered.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you do self-destructive behavior in a sense. And then once you get yourself together, you know.
Right. You dating now? You got something else going on.
Yeah, of course.
Nice little lady. Now,
you know, I vowed not to get married again. I don't know if I'd ever do that again.
you're done.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
We didn't have kids, thank God.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. When a guy moves to Vegas, I think that's a clear kind of...
Bought a condo.
I mean, I know there's...
Fuck a house.
Yeah, there's people there that settle down, but when you move to Vegas, that's kind of a statement going like, all right, I'm making a strong choice here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a bachelor. Is it tough being liking gambling and living in Vegas? It's right there.
No, it's not. It's just, you know, you get bored sometimes and, you know,
Yeah.
like the sport, when football season's going,
Yeah.
that's a lot of fun.
Juices are going, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, your parlays and all that. And the worst, too, is the bets that you didn't make.
Right.
And you're like, fuck. Like, when the first game, it was $100 to win, like, 20,000.
Yeah.
That neither Tampa Bay or Dallas was going to score a touchdown in the game. Now, you're talking about the number one offense in the NFL last year, which, like, the Cowboys were, I think, and then Tom Brady. Like, we're not going to get one touchdown.
Right.
So my brother's like, should we throw 100 on it? And I'm like, nah, you know what? Nah, fuck it. There's no way. They didn't score till the third quarter, but I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
like
That's why gambling gets you, because you missed that one.
I'm
then
like,
you
somebody better fucking score.
Yeah. And then
And your brother's staring at you
Yeah.
like, I'm like, dude, stop.
yeah. Verzi made a good point, actually, about betting on MMA, that there's a real high probability to win. It's probably the best thing to bet on because there's only 3 or 5 rounds. So you throw something down, you go like, you know, knockout, third round, second round. There's less that can happen. So whatever you bet, there's a higher probability that you're going to win. There's only 3 or 5 rounds. So, you know, boxing, 12 rounds.
Yeah, but again, then I don't bet MMA. I don't follow it. But the odds will still be down. So if you're having 3 rounds as opposed to 15, then the odds will be lower. So it's like if you put, let's say you put 100 to get knocked down in the 6th round, that's going to pay way more than getting knocked out in the 2nd round or first round in a 3-round fight.
Right. But just as far as winning, there's less less variables of things that could
Well,
happen.
you could bet just to win. Like you could bet, you know, you could play without the points or, you know, the money line.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, if you're looking at your favorites, like I would, 2 years ago, I had a gambling show on the MGM network about 3 years ago, right before COVID. And, you know, I documented my picks. So, you know, I was at about 73% winning.
Did you get replaced by Jerry Ferrara too?
No. Did that happen to you? Yeah.
I had a show on BetMGM.
But Jerry was, I think was, you know, I'm very good friends with him.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
You had one on BetMGM as well?
He's doing this.
But well, because you don't gamble, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I was just up there going, "What's up, Olivia? Who's winning?" Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. And I'm also what you call I'm a little bit of I'm dicey. When you hire me, it's like, what's he gonna say?
I remember you had a show in Miami for a while.
Yeah, you came on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
What
came
was
on
that
it.
again?
It
I
was
forgot.
Fusion Live on Fusion. That network.
You were living down there.
I lived there for a year.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because like you go to South Florida and South Florida is its own thing. It's crazy.
It's grown, dude.
Yeah.
Miami's like
it's
like New York now.
Well, it's always been pretty. I think there's 8 million in that area alone or something now. It's like
It's got a skyline and they keep building. There's cranes everywhere. It looks like New York in the 20s.
dude, South Beach in the early 90s was sick, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it was sick. And then the football down there is sick.
That's always interesting that Florida, Miami, a couple of neighborhoods there in Miami has like some of the like per capita the most NFL players.
Well, I believe there's Pahokee, Belglade has the most per capita, like numbers wise.
Yeah.
South Florida is from Palm Beach County down.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, everybody's playing. Like when I was in high school, the receiving core was Frank Sanders and Isaac Bruce.
Yeah.
At Dillard. You know, and it's just a football factory now.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's weird because it's so hot. So you wouldn't figure that football would thrive down there.
Well, we play all year round. So
Yeah.
your spring ball, you know, everybody's then there's the camps and there's just the athletes down there are just sick, man.
Yeah.
Every white dude looks like, you know, what's his name's from down there? The defensive Bosa brothers. Everybody looks like Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah, he's a real Florida looking guy.
Everybody's
Yeah.
ripped with fucking tattoos everywhere.
Yeah. Florida's a wild place, dude.
Yeah.
Florida's America.
If you're not down there, it's like I have a watered down accent, right?
Yeah.
Now, I was born in Jersey. I grew up in Jersey, but I have a weird Northeastern accent. Like, you know how like Ozzy Osbourne's kids had that weird British accent?
It was like Americanized.
Yeah, it's like because your parents talk that way.
Yeah. It's like Andrew Tate has a watered down like mixture of British and American accent. Yeah.
So, you know, it's your parents, and there's so many New Yorkers down there.
Yeah.
But then the problem with with a lot of people that move from New York to come down there, it's like they over rep it.
Right.
It's like,
How
dude,
you guys doing?
Hey, what's going on? Whoa, what do we mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, come on, man, what is this, central casting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me and my friends talk like that for the goof, though.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be, how you doing?
Yeah.
Come on.
What is a South Florida accent like? What's it like?
It's pretty much, I looked it up. Look up South Florida accent. I'll tell you.
I know the Latin one is like,
it's
bro,
like-
what's up, bro?
It's like a New York, South Florida accent. It'll say like it's New York heavy. They had a term for it.
Is there any Southern accents do exist in Florida and in Tampa?
Yeah, so you get country too, right?
Yeah.
Now, like my nickname when I came to play in Long Island, they used to call me the dog.
Yeah.
And because I'd be like, yo, what's up, dog? How you doing, dog?
Yeah.
And that was what we used to say in Florida.
Right.
And then people made fun of me then, but then, you know, it just took off. Like, get at me, dog.
Yeah.
That came
LIU,
later.
is that the campus is where? Where do you play? Because there's one in Brooklyn.
It was
and-
CW Post. It's the one in Long Island, the one in Brookville, Nassau
Right.
County.
Right. Yeah, so you hit all the Italian hotspots.
Here, why do Florida
Jersey,
sound
Long
northern?
Island, Florida.
Which one would you
Why,
live
it says, why do Floridians sound northern?
Oh, Sound Northern.
They have not had a large influence from different accents.
People in South Florida have been here for a couple of generations.
Yeah, they're coming from New York,
and
Northern Ohio. Yeah,
And-
that makes sense. What you're saying makes sense.
Yeah,
you
and-
bring a little bit of the
Well, because it's your
Northeast
household.
core. Yeah,
Now, what's weird is, from what I learned, so when, you know, the guys from New York were cutting up Florida, East Coast, New York, they got the East Coast, and Chicago got the West Coast. So if you ever notice, you go, it's weird. Like most people from New Jersey, New York, live on the East Coast of Florida. And then if you go to the West Coast, you meet like a lot of Ohio, Chicago people.
Interesting.
And then there's Boston there too.
yeah,
But when they were, you know, divvying up to build down there back then, all the guys up here,
right,
you know, I think they cut it in territories.
right.
Somebody
right.
told me that, so it makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
By the way, everything I say, I'm 85% right.
Probably more like 67.
No, what are you, fucking high? What are you, high? Come on.
Tell me about Cobra Kai. That one of the talk about a thing that nobody knew was going to be a smash hit that became a smash hit.
You know, we knew the show was great. We just didn't think it would be this big.
Right.
Because when we shot it for YouTube.
Did you audition for that? How did that happen?
Actually, man, I got lucky, bro, and I'll tell you why. I was doing a theater at Independence Theater in Asbury Park, and I came down to promote it for a week. And again, I have a watered down accent, but when you get around everybody, it starts to come out.
Yeah.
And so long story boring, I get a call because the guys that produced that did Hot Tub Time Machine and Harold and Kumar, and because it was a little comedy heavy. And I think they requested me. So I'm promoting the theater show all week. I'm flying in. I got my audition on Monday. So Sunday I go to Jersey City. I'm with my godmother. I said, all right, I'll look it over. That night I'm looking it over, and I'm really looking at it, and I'm like, what is this? The Karate Kid. And my agent at the time said, he's like, yo, Brett, it's they're doing something with the Karate Kid on YouTube. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then he goes, it pays good. Like, it pays like a real show. Because everybody was confused, right?
Was this the first show YouTube released like this?
This was going to be their flagship on their premium network, their streaming service. So as I'm reading it on the plane, because I'm literally going off the plane and then going to Paramount, to the studio to audition. I got my Maruka shirt on from the Seaside Heights. And I just walk in, and I was reading the lines, and I just played it naturally.
Yeah.
And I think because I was around that, I was spent a week in Jersey.
Yeah, so the timing
and
was
I just
perfect.
was playing it normal.
Yeah.
And it was and I got it.
Yeah.
Because they said too there were a lot of actors that did because the guy's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that jerk off guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just played it more naturally, and I worked with Ralph on Beer League. And
it's crazy that he's 60 now, right?
Yeah, dude, look at him, man.
Yeah.
We keep well.
Yeah.
And Dan, we just did a show in Point Pleasant together, the guy that plays Anoush. We tour together sometimes.
He's a comic.
Dan, a dude. Yeah. He's a really good comic.
Yeah. How many seasons they do now?
We're at 5 now.
Yeah.
So I'm not in season 2. I got kicked out because of what I did in season 1. But I've been since 3, 4, 5, and unofficially I think we're getting 6. I don't know yet, but it looks good.
And what were the numbers? I mean, it was a big hit, right? Everyone was talking.
So what happened was we were with Netflix, and we were going to release season 3 on Netflix. I mean on YouTube, and then Netflix picked us up during the pandemic. What's crazy too is I was on the balls of my ass, man.
Yeah.
I had just got divorced.
It's amazing how that works.
And
like
I'm sleeping on my mother's couch.
Yeah.
And all my gigs got canceled.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, everything's dwindling. And I'm like, what's my next move? And then we signed the divorce papers. And like 2 weeks later, I got a call that Netflix picked it up. Got a nice little scuttle in the mail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I'm able to get back.
Yeah.
Got an SBA loan. Next thing you know, I'm fucking back at the casino.
It's crazy how that works sometimes in life, you know?
I tell people all the time, man, you're juggling balls, right? Money's rubber. Family's glass. Health is glass. Man, money just fucking boom. It always comes back.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it.
Is that did you make that up? I like that. I like that, yeah. Money's rubber, family's glass.
All the family.
Health is glass.
Health is glass.
Yeah.
And, once those break, you can't get it back.
Right.
Money, and I think as you get older and you've been through it, you just learn it'll come back. You just hustle.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, God gives by taking away, man, and sometimes you think this is the worst thing that ever happened to you.
Yeah.
But, he hears conversations you don't. And, always know everything's moving in your best interest.
Yeah.
Just, sometimes you gotta weather through it. But yeah, no. And then I was able to buy my condo out there and moved out, picked up the residency, and,
you and
ended up blowing money, losing money. Like
at least you have some money now to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look at it's like, God, I could have redid my bathroom.
Yeah. Right. When you look at the amount that you lost,
You're
you're
like,
like,
fuck, man.
I should have just got a new backsplash.
Because that's the weird part, right? Like I'm looking, I'm like, can I afford this tile, right?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're like, what the fuck? I could have had tile flown in.
Yeah. But it was a fun night, though. Win or lose, it's a fun night.
It's a fun night, man.
It's rubber, you know?
But, there's some guys that I think love to lose. Like, you ever see the guys that love to brag about losing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, please, y'all fuck the night.
Yeah.
And they tell you what they lost.
Yeah.
Dude, the best of the Italian guys from New York during the Super Bowl, they talk out loud.
Yeah.
You know, you ever see where they'll be like, yeah, you know, I threw like 250,000 on the game. Not a lot, just something to play with. You know, like, it's like, shut the fuck up. That humble brag. Like, I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I lost 2. They tell you what they lost, but it's a big number just to show. Yeah, I can afford to lose.
Dude,
that.
I'll tell you, one time I had like, I don't know, I won like $50. It was like small bet. And I remember it was Giants playing Chicago. The guy next to me is we're both, you know, we had opposite sides. And I'm not an obnoxious guy where I'm like, you know. Yeah. But I'm like, I need this. And he's like, yeah, hey, man, you know, playing. I ended up winning like fucking 200. I think I bet 50. I won like 250 or something. I forgot exactly well. But all I remember, I asked the as well, how much did you win? I go $250. He lost 50,000 on the game. But like he wasn't being a dick. He just looked like a regular guy. I'm like, why didn't you fucking tell me? I would have gave you my mojo. You could have given me the fucking 200 and the 50 you would have won. Yeah, you know, because you get some big guys in those casinos.
Yeah. Whales, they call them whales.
Yeah,
big whales. They got money to lose.
Circa, I don't know. Circa's. If you ever go to Vegas, you got to check out Circa. It's a 21 and up casino. No kids are allowed.
Oh, nice, classy.
Their sports book.
Yeah.
You've never seen a screen. It looks like the screen at Texas Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, the one that Jerry built.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sports book. And then they have a pool. They're tiered pools. It's like stadium pools.
Yeah.
And they have a huge screen outside. And you can watch the games in the pool.
Oh, that's like heaven.
Dude, and then they have the sports
While you're in the
book,
pool, just like,
Dude, they try and get you every way.
They set it up so nice. They know what they're doing, dude. The way it's set up, they get you nice and comfy.
Yeah.
They everything is set up
Get
perfectly.
you liquored up.
Liquored
drinks are
up.
flowing.
Oh, they
Have
just
the girls come up to you, the waitresses.
Yeah.
Let me get you another one.
Yeah. They know
They're like,
what they're doing.
why not?
Yeah.
I said, sure, yeah. Like Frank Fantangeli. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know what you're talking about, Senator. I say we hit the Rosado Brothers while we got the muscle.
Bret Ernst, go see him on the road. You're back on tour, baby. You're back out there.
I'm always out there, man. I'm a road dog, man.
Where can I find your dates?
Go to BretComedy.com. I promise you this, though. Mark my words. If I win big, if I hit big, I promise you I'll buy you a fucking air conditioning unit for this room.
We got one. We never put it on because of the buzz.
I'll order fucking Amazon. I'll send you cologne, a chain, and a fucking AC unit.
Thank you for the cologne. I appreciate it. It
worry
was like a
about
starter
that.
kit.
Don't worry about it.
It was nice. I appreciate it.
Put that in your pocket.
Yeah.
The kids enjoy it. Put it on. Don't worry about
I just got a text from Brent after the episode. He goes, "What's your address?" I didn't know it was coming. I just gave him the address. Next thing you know, fucking nice little bottle of cologne came.
Well, I noticed you and Verzi lived on the same street. I know you lived next door to
we
each
live
other.
right there. Yeah.
I sent him a bottle, like a gentleman.
He's got one too. Yeah, we got our bottles.
It's what I do.
Yeah.
I bring bread.
How's the cologne guy? He's good.
Yeah. He, you know.
Does he give you a deal if you get bulk? Like
Well,
if you
he gets a deal, so you know. And
Yeah.
then he's actually a comedian.
Oh, he is.
But he, you know, he deals in cologne.
Yeah, on the side.
Yeah, so he pulls up with it.
Yeah.
You know, he got the new bottle. His buddy gets it.
Yeah.
I think it's an Albanian that sends it to him.
Albanian. That sounds about right. Yeah. I should have guessed Albanian. I went Italian, but you should have guessed. I don't think an Italian would be selling cologne in the parking lot. That's more of a first generation just got here thing.
You know, I don't know.
Somebody's Italian grandfather used to do that, but now
Do
they
you
got
remember,
a plumbing business.
I don't know, man. You grew up with a lot of them, right?
Yes.
All right. You know, like you get those fucking calls every now and then about random shit. Like, you know anybody that likes shoe shine boxes? You're like, what? Listen, it's always some random shit.
Yeah.
Look, you know anybody that needs tripods?
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I heard, you always get those random phone calls.
Yeah. Everyone's got a hustle going on.
Dude, back then, all the time, man.
Yeah.
I used to hustle like a lot when I was younger, man.
Yeah. What'd
And by
you
younger, I mean 22, 23.
Yeah. What were you selling?
Well, I mean, there's certain things like,
Some things illegal.
well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
fucking statute of limitations at time. I was
Yeah.
always doing credit card stuff, making
Yeah.
IDs,
Yeah.
you know.
Italians just like crime a little bit, right? Me and Verzi always joke about that. He goes, my fantasy is to rob a bank. I can't help. He just wants to rob a bank
Yeah, I would.
and drive away
you
in
never
a car with
fantasize
white
about that?
leather. No, I never fantasized about robbing a bank.
Me and my cousin, we used to sit on the roof.
You looked at me serious. You go,
Watch this.
You never fantasize about that?
No, bro, we used to watch that. We would watch. They would pick the money up on the roof, you know, from the bank, and it was like clockwork. And he would sit there and just stare at it, like, dude. We did some funny shit as kids. Like one time,
Statute of limitations.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're out of state.
There was it was in the area. There was somebody that had put in new like plants and stuff on their yard. So my other cousin's a landscaper. So he looks over and he goes, wow, they did a lot of work. He goes, those trees are like $400 or $500 a piece. So me and my cousin dug up this motherfucker's yard and we took his plants and shit. And then we gave to my other cousin to get rid of. Now, when you're younger, you don't realize it, but when you
Who's
start
buying plants on the black market?
well, I mean, it's his business.
Oh, he took a He got
And
free.
then-
He
but
got.
here's the funny part. It gets even better. So,
Did he give you a cut of what he sold when he resold them?
what do you think? I did it for free?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I don't know his
I
family.
like to steal shrubs.
I don't know what's going on. What was the percentage? What was the kickback?
I mean,
You know, people are watching.
no,
We
I don't
know what
care
they go
about that.
through.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember. It was like, I think whatever he was selling them for, he just gave
Give
us
you
a
a
little
little
money.
something,
I mean,
yeah.
we were teenagers, so
Yeah.
it didn't matter. But the funny part was like, the guy got insurance on it, and then he asked if he could fix his, if he could.
So the cousin put the same ones back.
No, he didn't put the same ones were gone. But he's like, yeah, I'll take the bid, and he did the guy's loan again.
Did you guys get tempted to do it again, to steal again?
No, that was done. But I'd be like, God, wouldn't that be great if he sold the original trees back to him? But man, we did all kinds of crazy shit when we were kids.
That's a good one. That's a funny one.
Yeah, we there was some older kids that we would I would get the credit card copies, the cards.
I remember that era.
Yeah, and then they had this little thing that made you put the numbers in and you melt the card.
Yeah.
And then they put like, it looks fake almost. And we used to do that all the time. Take a car, go to the store. And then back then they would call, right? They would be on the phone.
Yeah.
And they would ask questions. So they'd be like, is the person with the card there? Then I'd be like, yeah, and then you're on the phone. They're asking, oh, what's your mom's maiden name? And you're just looking at your friends. As soon as you grab the phone, they're already walking out.
Yeah.
Then you're like, yeah. And then they give him the phone. And now they're telling him, keep him there.
Yeah.
You see the guy going. And then I said, hey, I'm going to grab one more thing. And then you're fucking out.
You're gone. There was that whole era where like they hadn't figured out like credit card security. People, if you could get someone's number, you could order stuff.
Well, I would like to think I was on the forefront of the security.
You were on the forefront of the security, forefront of
Well, we
specials
used
on
to, because
YouTube.
when they started doing the gas thing,
What
right?
gas thing?
When they started using credit cards at the pump, that's how you would activate it.
Yeah.
And they didn't really, you just put it in.
Yeah.
So we would take the car, put it in, activate it. Then we would go to like, the flea market or whatever, get stereo equipment, gold, whatever we could max it out on. Dude, I had a 1984 Ford Escort extended hatch. It was a little station wagon. Okay. The sound system in that car was unfucking believable. I had two MTX 15s. I had a fucking Fosgate amp back then. I had the electric crossover, the Pyramid EQ.
I don't know what any of that shit is.
This was all the stereo equipment,
Yeah.
man. And my car would be like boom, 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 right? Listening to freestyle.
Yeah.
And then, but it was a fucking station wagon. It was a station wagon. Listen to Little Susie.
Yeah.
Take me in your arms And don't you let me. You know, I love Judy Torres.
Yeah,
bro.
Judy Torres is good. Yeah.
You show me how love could be. See?
Freestyle. It's Italians and Puerto
Greeks,
Ricans.
Latinos.
And Latinos. It just never
Dude,
caught on
it's-
beyond that.
It's so weird. That's why, like, I think Italians are on the fade.
Yeah.
Like we're in the middle. Like, you know, like if you're fading,
Yeah.
it goes. We're like right. It goes like to Latino then black. Like
Yeah.
we're right there. You can go this way. It's like right on the fade.
It goes from like Germanic wasp, then you get into like
When you get to
Italian,
then it goes to
Latino, black.
Latino black. Because, dude, I mean, there's so much that, you know, like doo-wop. I'll tell you, the Mexicans out there, they love doo-wop.
Do they?
Freestyle, yeah. That's like the Italians love that shit, right? And then, you know, brothers, tracksuits, and
Yeah, it's very similar. Very
Yeah.
similar, especially.
Mike Ricker used to say girls with big asses. We love those.
Yeah, Italians and blacks, very similar.
There's a lot. There's like
Yeah.
a lot on both. But then you got to say, okay, is it just street? Is it just a street thing? You know what I mean?
I think it could be a little cultural. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
people forget, man. I mean,
Both
like,
funny cultures, they come up with funny nicknames, they say funny shit.
but that might just be, you know, being poor and being, you know,
Could be.
neighborhood people. Because,
Yeah.
you know, now you get these fucking asshole hipsters, which I almost hit like 15 of them.
Yeah.
Everybody's on a goddamn bike.
Yeah.
Now they don't understand that history of the Italian neighborhoods, even the Irish neighborhoods.
Right.
Because my grandmother grew up in Hell's Kitchen, and you know that they were man.
Yeah.
That was a rough neighborhood.
It was. Hell's Kitchen was a rough.
Even
the
back in the
Westies,
day,
yeah.
bro, in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
If you went into a bar in the 80s and they didn't fucking know you, even
Yeah.
in Brooklyn, like we used to go out back in the day. You go in a bar and if people don't know your face, they start fucking asking who the fuck you are.
Yeah, yeah. It was a lot more
It's like a
territorial.
different neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
Is this guy fed?
Yeah, yeah. It was territorial. The world was smaller back then. It was like my neighborhood. Bobby Kelly was telling me it's like in Boston they had their parks. Everything was like that's their park, that's our park, that's the Irish park, that's the black
It's
park.
like prison. It just it starts to break up into the different tables.
We're
and stuff.
animals, dude. We're basically
I say that all the time.
barely sliding into human.
That's why it makes me laugh. Like, you know, everything's so we're all so spoiled now. Everybody's fed.
Yeah.
Like I hate doing bits and thing, but you know, I really just talk about real life. But my grandmother would wash Ziploc bags and
My mother used to reuse paper towels. She would dry them.
strong.
Yeah, she would dry them. Yeah.
But I bought a dishwasher for her, never used it. Well, she used it for storage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You open up this fucking bread in there.
Yeah.
Right? The microwave had the breadsticks, the Stelladoras, and cookies in the microwave.
My mother used to use the microwave for storage too. She put the bread in the microwave. Yeah, it was
That's all
storage.
immigrant shit,
Yeah,
man.
it is immigrant shit. Yeah, my mom was born in Nazi-occupied Greece, so she used to reuse paper towels. She would hang them up and dry them, and then reuse them.
That's
They'd be
hilarious.
hanging like on the
Like laundry.
With
like
stains
laundry.
on it and shit.
Yeah, if it's just like she just would reuse them. Yeah,
And it's funny because they had money saved, but it was just the way the mentality.
well, I think they knew what it was like to be poor, like real poor.
Yeah.
Like
Like my poor
yeah.
growing up.
Yes, it's a
And
difference.
I grew up pretty rough. Is nowhere near.
But you could get meat, you could get a burger,
Yeah.
you could get a steak,
Yeah.
you could like that. They were like America was just like starting to get rich.
God, man, I don't know how much time we have. We should. My stepfather, bro.
Yeah.
Rest his soul. But goddamn, he was so old school. He would barter with fish, right? Because he was delivering fish for a while, and he would barter with fish. He'd be like, "Well, let me ask you this." Like, if I could get you shrimp,
Yeah.
right? I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
He was just all into fish. Everything was fish. Fucking guy would go. He would go into a store anywhere.
Yeah.
Go up to the guy. What do you sell your little neck clams for? Hey, the kid's like 16. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We sell them for $8.99 a pound.
Yeah.
He goes, I get them $4.99, and then just fucking walks away. Like that'll show him.
Right, right.
We went into this Japanese. It was like a buffet area, right?
Yeah.
And he was always like just going up to people.
Just finding out what their wholesale price
Right,
was.
and then, but he goes to the guy. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. So it's pretty much the Japanese version of him. So the wife was there, and this guy didn't speak English. The wife did, And she's like, can I help you? And he's like, where do you get your fish from? And she goes, they go back and forth. And he's like, she goes, we get from over here. He goes, tell him his fish garbage. I got the good fish, right? And then she goes, okay. And she goes, then she tells him, he's like, he's fucking yelling. She goes, he say no thank you. But he's saying, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just telling him I got him.
I missed the great part. Because the guy doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
He starts speaking Spanish.
Because he thought you're
Like he just figured that's like you know, yo hablo inglés. Like the fucking guy's Japanese. Yeah. Dude, this guy was just my stepfather was like out of another era. Fucking just I mean the way he carried himself, always in a suit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I remember that era. Yeah.
They go out.
Yeah.
I remember
he goes for a walk, he puts a suit on.
we were watching
Walk the dog, put a suit on.
We were watching Casino. You know when he opens the closet and there's all those like awful looking suits with the pastel colors and the matching patent leather shoes. Yeah. And he said proudly, I have 400 suits like that. I'm like, you wore that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, he tried to tell me he was better than Barry Sanders in football.
Oh, yeah.
We're watching the game. I'm dead serious. He was fucking dead serious.
Yeah.
And he goes, they gotta run. What the fuck they dancing for? They gotta run north and south. I said, dude, it's Barry Sanders. He's gonna fuck him. Yeah, he ain't good. And I'm like, dude, he goes, hey, fuck that. I was better. I'm better than that. I knew how to run the ball because he played for the Patterson Eagles. Yeah, right? Back in like 1945.
Yeah, pre-integration. Yeah.
He's like, he goes, I go, dude, you're not better than Barry Sanders. This is a true story. So now, he was like, how do you know? That's what he said, how the fuck do you know? Right? So one time we're at, we were out in Jersey and we're at a party. So all his friends were there. And one of his friends did like 30 years, right? And they're all in suits, right? And I don't want to say names, but there's four of them and they're all in suits. So I have my buddy with me and I go, come here. Because I like to scutch, right? I like to fuck with him. I go, watch this. I go, hey, Tom. He's like, what's going on? He's having fun. I go, tell Mike that you're better than Barry Sanders. He goes, why do you keep bringing this up? This is the best. So he goes to his friends, tell them I was better than Barry Sanders. And of course, if Barry Sanders saw your father run, he'd fucking cry. Your father was the best fucking football player ever, right? And he goes to the guy that did 30 years. He goes, nobody ran better than your father. Then he looked at it and he goes, who the fuck's Barry Sanders? He's been in jail.
He's been in jail for fucking 30 years, yeah.
But I mean, right away, they took his back.
Yeah, they took his back fucking right loyal, yeah. You're like, well, Barry Sanders is actually the greatest running back in the NFL. I was like, I thought you talk about some guy who played at Patterson now. Because your father back in that day. Oh, dude. My dad played football at Madison, and it's funny when you hear him talk about like the guys back then. He's like, oh, man, you should have seen this guy, Artie Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always bring up some Jewish name. He was the best.
Oh, this guy, he could dribble better than anybody.
And it's always like Jewish names. You're like, yeah, that was a different era, Dad.
I don't think he's good.
Once integration happened, Artie Khan decided to go to law school.
The way he could do a layup.
Yeah. We go like,
unbelievable.
Oh, you should have seen this guy, Joshua Greenberg. Guy could run like the wind at tight end.
You know what I miss, man? I miss the old, like, European racism. Like the other cultures that they would just reference. Like, he would say weird shit.
Like a fucking Armenian gypsy, this guy.
Well, he would be like, what are you leaving the fucking curtains on? What are we, Polacks? You know what I mean? Why did close the gate? What are we, a bunch of Czechoslovakians?
Yeah, what are you, a fucking Romanian dog?
Yeah.
Close it.
The fucking, like, those things that don't exist? Yeah. They had those weird things. My grandmother used to say the Irish, they always have dishes in their sink. Yeah. What? That shit I miss. I tell, man, that World War II generation, there was nothing. They built this whole city.
Oh, they built everything.
Dude, they because you know why? They didn't fuck with drugs. When you want to pinpoint when America starts going to shit, it's when drugs hits this country. Because I was in Beirut performing. I was in Lebanon. And let me tell you, man, that city's decimated. But there's no crime.
Right.
You know, there's a difference between being poor, right? And don't get me, you know, poverty does breed, you know, with people that want. I mean,
Drugs does more.
drugs makes rational people rob their grandmother.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point, actually.
And once that hit America, that's really where we start to go to shit. Because they were talking about growing up in the building, the tenement they were in. There was one bathroom in the fucking hallway.
Yeah.
But it was a clean building.
Right.
Nobody was pissing in the fucking stairways.
Right, that's drug addicts do that.
Yeah, it's all the drug addicts.
That's an interesting point. I've never heard that, never thought about that.
Yeah, and he also noticed it progresses mental health issues.
Yeah.
Because homeless guys now are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, they are. You don't touch any of that shit, right?
I've never tried pot, no.
Yeah, no
Nothing,
drugs.
no drugs.
Just a little booze here like a fucking gentleman.
Yeah, you
In
know
a Frankie
what?
Sinatra glass, you swirl it around, and you bring people bread.
I always say I was raised by old school Italians. That's why I have no tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just
Class.
you fucking no. You get processed. You're in the system.
Right.
So you know it was weird, man. You know you don't mark yourself.
Right.
And then drugs, forget it. I remember you know the influential guys in my family. One of them was like a father to me. And he grabbed me one time and he said, because you know my friends were fucking around.
Yeah.
He said, listen, again, they go, if you rob a fucking bank, if you murder somebody, I'll get you out. But if I find out you're using or selling drugs, I'm going to fucking disown you. You're going to live in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like 10. I'm like, okay. Like the car, stealing the car, he didn't mind. But he's my godfather.
That's hat the strip club morality.
Dude.
Yeah. Don't fucking use drugs. You can go murder that motherfucker, but don't smoke a joint.
Me and my little brother got pinched when we were kids. We were dressing up as Boy Scouts and collecting money. Okay. And
You guys were inventive criminals at a young age, dude.
Oh, buddy,
You're stealing foliage out of people's yards.
You, man. Me and my little brother, this is all we did when we were kids. Because my mother worked 2 jobs. She was by herself, you know? And it's funny, too, because we would leave money for her, find money to give her. We used to rob payphones, everything. And we got caught dressing up as Boy Scouts. My mother's crying. She's all nervous, you know? So she told my godfather to come to talk to us, you know, set him straight. He was so fucking proud. I'm dead serious. He was so fucking proud of us. Like, he's like, you guys dressed up as, like, he was trying to reprimand us. And at the same time, I could just see he was like,
fucking genius, these kids.
these fucking kids are great.
Yeah, come here, you bitch, you fucking jig.
No, I mean, he tried to discipline, but I just saw it on him, man. I knew right away. He was so fucking proud of us. I tell the story in my, because it was never, I was around shit. I was never in it. Right. And I talk about it. You have 3 types of people. People that are around it, people that are in it, people that are about it.
Right.
I was just around it.
Right.
I'm not about shit.
Right.
You know, if you've ever been in a holding cell for a considerable amount of time, you know the guy that he's meant to be there.
Right.
You know, and he's shitting in front of everybody. He's home.
What is that again? People around it, people
In it.
and people
are
about it.
And there's very
that.
few people.
You
that
always come with these fucking witticisms.
dude, very few people that are about it.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend of mine that
You can see when someone's about it in their eyes, right?
They've already accepted the fact they're going to go to jail before they go to jail.
Right.
And that's how they operate.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll do everything they can, but it's almost like, you know, one day we're going to it's almost like death to them.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
Right.
But they're also smart enough to distance themselves. And, you know, the people that are in it, that's the ones you got to look out for. Right?
Why?
Because if they're not about it, why be in it?
Right. So
That's why I stayed around.
They're a little off. Something's off.
Well, they're
They're
all,
not comfortable in
Well,
themselves.
they're all fucking.
trying to prove something.
Well, they're going to avoid something because some of them go into it, to try and be something. But when the shit hits the fan, they're not built for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? My thing was I was around it, but I was smart enough to get away from it.
Right.
And it wasn't like
But you didn't have it in your heart. Is what when you're around
dude,
it, you could
I
be.
couldn't fucking hurt somebody for money.
Yeah.
Someone else's money.
Right.
But again, that was never asked of me. I was more just like stupid little scams. And that's mostly when I was younger. When I got to about 24, 23, 24, you start to see what happens is, especially if you don't have a father, right? When you're a young dude, and again, as sons, you can't help but want to protect and take care of your mother, right? So she raised 3 boys. And me and my younger brother, I was the reason why my younger brother went off the rails. But, but for me, because I was his father figure. Like my older brother was more like a father to me too, And again, you have these male influences around you but they're not always there. It's almost like if you have your father with you every day and you start to go off the path, he'll put you back on, right? But he's standing next to you. When you don't have that, you walk and you start to go far from it, and then somebody steps in and puts you back. Does that make sense?
You go a little farther.
You go way farther, and then that's when they step in because they're not around you every day, And I was always worried, about my mother, and I was always thinking about, how I could make money to help her out. Because, when you hear your mother crying at night, because women, that's the other thing. When you're raised by a single mom, house is clean, always fed. But, if there's a problem, everybody knows.
Right.
Women, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
With a man, if you have a single dad,
He
everything's taken care of. But, like, when you come home, there's a note.
Yeah.
There's a steak in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cook it. You know what I mean? Defrost it.
Yeah.
That's his way of doing it.
He pops a few back. He hits you a few times, but everything's pretty. You don't know what the problem is.
You'll never know what the
You're
problem
just wearing the problem on your face.
Right, and when you're a young boy, and and again, they don't mean to do it. It's just the way they react to life. So, but when you're a young boy, you create in your head what you think a man is, and it's influenced by either things that you just gravitate towards. Like you say, okay, a man has to get a lot of pussy, be tough in fights, be good in sports, and you create this thing in your head, what you think a man should be. But then when you become a man, and especially if you're smart, you start to realize that's not what a man is. And then you got to spend like 10 years breaking all these bad habits you created for yourself, So when I was in my teens and early 20s, I looked up to that stuff in a sense, but I was also doing it to help out. But when I was a little kid, dude, I was, because I figured out ways. I was cracking payphones, like the old school ones where the key on the side.
Yeah.
Dude, you hold it up, you hit it, keep hitting it till because there's something in there that holds it, it cracks. And then the change starts to come out, man. And I would take that.
Call it an Italian piñata.
Is that real? Is that
No,
the call?
I just made it up.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
But so I was smart enough too to get a job there was a guy at the gas station. I'm not kidding you. I'm maybe 7 or 8. And my little brother was my partner. He was always with me. And again, we were always outside. We were always on.
He's not the gay one. Was the older one.
The older one.
Right. The older one was tough too, doing stuff like that too. Even though he was
not
gay?
at all.
He wasn't like Omar from The Wire. All right.
Not at all.
Okay.
No, he was. My older brother was class personified. Like he was just a smart, good kid.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went to the gas station and I asked the guy, "Can I have a job?" Now, thinking back now, I don't even know how old he was, but could you imagine 2 little kids come in and ask for a job?
Yeah.
So he said, "Look, come after school every day, break some boxes. I'll give you $1." He gave us a soda. And me and my brother would be like DDT in boxes and just breaking up stuff for him. He'd just give us $1.
Yeah.
So I was hitting the payphones. I figured out how to hit the payphones, and I gave my mother $60. And this is in 82, 83.
In quarters? You were just
Wait, like what, 79, 80? It's 79, 80. It was around there. Well, no, I cashed them in, whatever. And I gave her money. And she's looking at this going, how much is this guy paying you at the fucking gas station?
She was like, I'm about to get a job at the gas station.
But I was smart enough to know that if I gave her that,
Right.
I could say I was working at the gas station.
Oh, yeah.
At that age.
Yeah. You were born with a criminal mind.
I think it's any comic. You're born with seeing angles.
Yeah. The hustle. Yeah. The
Well,
angles.
more of the predicting.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
seeing what's next and,
Right.
and trying to anticipate.
From a very early age, you were laundering. It's laundering.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a gift.
Your mom's like, where'd you get? You're like, I got a fucking good. I got an honest job.
I'm working. Go ask
Go
the guy.
talk to
I'm
my
down at the gas
employer.
station.
Yeah, I'm down there at the gas station. Like the gas station, you paid $60 to break the bottle.
I gave her all this money, man.
It's been a good month.
But see, the other thing with her, she was very naive because she grew up in, Sicilian father. Like my real father picked her up on a date. He was wearing blue jeans. My grandfather sent him home. Had to put a suit on. I said, my daughter's not a whore.
I like that there was a dress code to pick up your mom.
Fuck yeah, there was. Fuck yeah, for him.
Yeah. It's like, get this fucking hippie out of here.
But she she's, you know,
He listens to Bob Dylan. Get him the fuck. I want
Fuck this
somebody.
guy.
He's got to be listening to Frankie Sinatra, or else he can't
Jimmy
pick you
Roselli,
out. Yeah,
bro.
Jimmy Roselli.
Jimmy Roselli's, that was his guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I hurt my shoulder. Just giving you, hurt my shoulder. My mother goes to church, comes out. There's a massage parlor across the street in the strip mall. So she decides I'm going to get my son, because I was coming down, she wanted to get me a gift certificate for a massage. So she's telling me the story. She goes, but it's never open. And I'm like, it's a fucking rubbing tongue.
Rubbing tongue, yeah. Your mom almost got your rubbing tongue.
But I was thinking, how fucking great would that have been if they were open?
Yeah.
And she comes in and goes, I want to get my son a gift certificate.
They would have been like,
Oh, she number one mom.
Okay, I
Your
guess
mom,
so.
You're a good mom.
yeah, I guess so.
You want, yeah, dude? Could you imagine? I go, "By you almost went to the fucking rubbing tongue."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Funny.
Yeah, I gotta get the how much? Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah, you got to get the fuck out of here. And plus, we got to go start a bodega to sell these fucking egg and cheeses. I got 15 rolls sitting here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Let's go open a bodega and sell egg
Do
and
yourself
cheeses.
a favor. Break
Yeah.
one of those rolls. Just taste.
I'll
Take a
taste it. Yeah, I will.
Are you on your no carbs?
No, I do carbs. I mean, if I'm fucking fat as shit, yeah, I'll try one right after.
Strong roll.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Strong guest, strong man, Bret Ernst.
By the way,
Check him out.
I'm always wearing the same thing.
Yeah, it's always black shirt and fucking chain out.
Do you do that when you're on the road? I just bring 3 outfits.
Yeah.
And I have 8 black t-shirts.
I do that.
All the same. And this way I don't have to fucking worry about it.
That's what I do. I don't want to pack too much.
Oh, it's the worst, bro.
I just count out underwear and socks, 1 pair of jeans, couple shirts, and I'm good.
Done.
Yeah.
I hate checking the bag. I want to go right through.
Right through. It's
Do you do clear?
I do clear and TSA pre-check.
How you
now.
doing? I do clear and TSA, and I do the side concierge.
You don't do the right TSA. I got the right TSA. Tell him he's got the bullshit TSA.
No, you got to do the other way. Wait, me and Verzi do this all the time. Wait, you like clear?
Yeah.
You should have fucking came.
Yeah.
My cousin has he has his own. It's a version of clear.
Verzi tells me when you guys hang out, you wait to see what the other one tips so you can tip more.
Yeah. Or we always want but it's intentional.
What do you put down? A 20 here. Here's 25.
Well, I
then he
fucked him
puts
the
down a
first
30.
time. I fucked him the first time because
Yeah.
he filled it out, and then I put 10 more.
Yeah.
And then he's like, motherfucker. And then he put cash in. Well, you know.
Yeah. So go to BretComedy.com. Check his dates. See him on the road.
It's Brett with 1 T.
Oh, Brett with 1 T. Yeah, Brett with 1 T. And also check out Cobra Kai and fucking, you know what I mean? Keep your chain out.
All day.
Want to give a shout out, as always, to BrooklynCannery.com, man. Healthy sodas, no added sugar, natural sweeteners like monk fruit, stevia, whatever it is. They make great cocktail mixers for the holidays. BrooklynCannery.com. Yannis Pappas, all one word, for 15% off. Get rid of your high fructose corn syrup. Get rid of your regular sugar sodas. Brooklyn Cannery, trust me, their sodas are delicious, and they're good for you, and they're also prebiotic. They help your gut. Longshore Coffee, longshorecoffee.com. Want to give a shout out to Stephen Miller. I ordered my coffee from here. You guys should too. The coffee's great. Promo code FUMES, you get 15% off. Nice little discount. And it's delicious. So longshorecoffee.com. Also Nate Linder, natelinder.com. Long Days is rebranding the Yannis Pappas Hour. But what are you doing to keep your company's brand fresh and up to date in 2023? Even his copy's great. There's a lot of bullshit marketing agencies out there, but Nate Linder only sells marketing plans that are set for success because he's focused on building a decade-long relationship with his clients. I like the way this guy talks. Nate can help you rank higher on Google and drive leads or sales. What is your business marketing strategy for 2023, people? Nate gives free consultations to the Yannis Pappas Hour listeners, so he would be happy to help you develop yours. I think I was a good pitch man for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Clip it, Nate Linder. Put it on your fucking website. Or put it on your gram. Minetti. Happy holidays, my friends. Chris Minetti, Minetti Financial Services. This could just be on his credit card. He could be behind bars. We have no way of knowing. Go check and see if it's open. He doesn't even give us an address, cuz we don't even know where it is.
There's just a number.
There's just a number. 215-750-3730. We'll probably call it one day.
He's got no website. He's got no social media. And he has no address. So he'll meet you on the street. He'll meet you on the street and cash your check. He'll meet you at a McDonald's booth and cash your check. Call Chris at 215-750-3730 in the local area of Philly and South Jersey. Chris, I hope you're coming to the Philly Punchline New Year's Eve. For the free .art, you know the deal. Hawaii, baby. Music in Hawaii. It's an organization dedicated to providing artists from Hawaii a place to develop their craft. Go check out their shows, their artists, everything. For the free .art, a great website to peruse if you're a music fan or if you want to find out about cool bands from Hawaii. Very cool. There's a lot of good bands in Hawaii. Also, what do we got? We got Jared, exclusiveautoshipping.com, my friends. Okay? Put some reviews up there for him, too. Well, no, he's saying his reviews are stellar. All 5 stars, baby, in 4 years of business. What a good business this guy's got. He moves your car, okay? He moves your car. So if you buy a car out of state, you need it moved, guess who moves it for you? ExclusiveAutoShipping.com. Student and military discounts available. And get a free quote from Jared. And we got a new shout out, Manly Girl Studios, which I can only assume is some trans porn. No, it's the home of 4 hilarious podcasts that are guaranteed to make you laugh. Anyone tells you they're guaranteed to make you laugh is 100% true every single time.
Satisfaction.
Guaranteed. I can vouch for Manly Girl Studios because they've joined and the check cleared. So, their shows include Gringo in the Rough, A Side of Fries. I like these names. Casa de Thinking and The Manly Girl Show. That's probably their flagship show is The Manly Girl Show, where a couple of trans women just sit around and sword fight. Whether you're into unscripted comedy or thought-provoking discussions, we've got something for everyone with hosts Art, Andy, and their interesting friends. These guys got some interesting friends. You're sure to have a ridiculous good time. Tune in and get ready to be entertained. Their website on YouTube, or their website is manlygirly.com. Manlygirly.com.
That's their YouTube page.
Yeah, it's their YouTube page. Oh, look at that. Manlygirly.com. We're taking a peek right now. What is consciousness? And I don't know if that's Art or Andy, but the kid likes to eat. Whichever guy's on the right, he's a nice chunky guy. I want to jump off his stomach. I want to fucking use his stomach as a diving board and hop into some pillows.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. So, look at these episodes. The Manly Girly Show. Casa de Thinking. These guys are screwed in. Yeah, their views are going up. So check them out, man. Maybe you'll love this. Gringo in the Rough. They got a podcast network. These guys. Side of Fries. Look at all these shows. Unbelievable. So check them out. Thank you for joining up. We like you. I assume you guys will be here for 1 month. This doesn't feel like this. They don't feel like they're here for the long run. This feels like Wendy Zimina. Just in and out, baby. In and out. But I like it. I like the hustle, and I appreciate the support, and I wish you guys the best. And I'm promoting you guys. I checked out their pods. When you're doing copy for people, you got to bring it. I checked out the pods. Satisfaction guaranteed. So check them out at, what is it? Manly Girly Studios. All right. We'll see you next week.
It's been a